So this is your not favorite board.
This is my least favorite / fifth cribbage board.
Okay.
I have two home boards. One that is handmade out of wood I picked up from an antique shop. One that is antique brass. And then my travel board, which is the fold-out resin one that fits in my pocket.
So why didn't you bring the handmade one?
The handmade wooden one? It would not show up all on screen.
It would not? Okay, fair enough. So the game is played to 121 points. First one there, even if it's in the middle of a hand. First one to get to the finish. How these work is they go up to 45, then?
And then up to 100 or 95 here, and then we finish at 121.
There we go. All right, so how the game works is we're both going to get dealt 6 cards, okay? So it's going to be a hand like that, a hand like that, whatever. Regular 52-card deck, by the way. All the games we're playing today are a regular 52-card deck. Apparently, in Rook, you need the jokers as well, but we're not going to worry about that right now. So then after that, both players have to set aside 2 cards to the crib, right? So it doesn't matter what it is. We're not going to worry about that here. Chose those 2. Then whoever the non-dealer is going to cut the cards. And then this is going to be called the...
It's a public card. I don't know.
No, knobs is when you actually do it. I forget what this card is called. Let's not do what I just did. Anyway, that's going to be the community card.
Yep.
Then, starting with the non-dealer is going to play a card.
7.
17.
24. We add up the sum as we go. Faces are 10, aces are 1.
So that's 24.
24. See, we're already playing.
Yeah.
I cannot teach this game.
I know. 25. Aces are always 1.
Yep. 27.
31. So now that we hit 31, it's if you cannot go past 31. You stop at 31. 31 during the hand is actually scored
for 2 points.
Right. So I would literally, I'll be white because it's closest to me. I would peg 2 points.
You pick up the back peg. You track up the number of points and you put it down. The 2 pegs help you make sure you never lose your place. You can see what you previously scored.
So okay, all right. I would peg the 2 points. Those would be set aside. Done.
You played the last card.
Right.
7
and 12. And because I played the last card, I get one more point. So I would take the back peg and peg 1 point. Okay, that's done. Then after that, now also, if there were any runs that were played, do you have a 6 in your hand?
I do not, unfortunately.
Oh, sad. Okay, well, so be it. If, let's say, I played a 4, he had played a 6, then I played a 5. That's a run of 3.
Doesn't matter the order.
Right, and then that would be worth 3 points. And then if he played a 3 or a 7, that would be worth 4 points.
Continuing the run.
Right.
When you play in pegging, when you play in the playing part of the phase, runs you can make in any way you want, and they're just worth the number of points equal to the number of cards.
Right, so then if I played an 8, so on and so forth, 5 points. You get the idea.
Or if he had played a 7, and then I had played a 7.
That's a pair.
14, but it's a pair for 2.
And then if, let's say I played another 7, that's trips for 6.
Yep.
And then it goes quads, which are 4. Or 12. 12, yep. Sorry. Okay, so, yeah. Now, once the hand is over, now we're going to actually score our hands. In our hands, there are a lot of things. So I'll just list them what they are. They are 15 for 2.
You always include the 4 cards in your hand and the community card.
Right. So I get 15 for 2, 15 for 4, okay?
15 for 6.
And then 15 for 6.
We're not playing Muggins.
Yeah.
This is a nice stream.
Wait, what is Muggins?
I could steal points from you if you miss them when you're counting.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah,
we're not going to do that.
All right, fair enough.
That's for blood. We're having a nice time. It's Saturday.
And then runs, again, though, if I had 4, 5, 6, if I had 4, 5, 6, 6, that would be 2 runs of 3 for 8.
Because it's a run of 3, another run of 3, then you have the pair of the repeated card, a double 3-card run. Same thing for a double 4-card run would be 10.
Yep.
That's the best you can do.
And lastly, the last one is knobs, I believe, is if I have a jack in my hand that is the same suit as the flipped up card.
So if it was
That, and hey, I would get another point.
right jack for 1.
There you go.
The other thing that you can potentially score is a flush.
Yes.
If you have all of the same suit in hand only, that's 4. If you also have the 5th, if these are all hearts, that's for 5.
Yes. There you go. And then, on your hand, then the other player scores.
So we start with the non-dealer, then we go to the dealer. But
Right.
I don't have any 15s.
Right, either way.
Either way. I don't have any 15s,
Right.
but I do have 3 of a kind for 6.
Yep. And then peg it, and then redeal it. Oh, and then...
The dealer gets to score the crib with the community card. So this is comprised of 2 cards from each of us.
So...
It's a random, you have a little bit of say what goes into it when you
Right.
try to prune your hand. We'll talk
Yes.
about it more as we play, but hey, if this is the dealer.
So this was the card, and then this is the dealer hand. I dealt, so therefore 10 for, or 15 for 2, 15 for 4, and I think that's it.
Not a bit more, national
it.
average. 4 points in the crib.
All right, that's it. That's how you play. We're about to learn Rook. Yeah.
Parker Brothers makes a Rook deck. It's been around for a long time.
Okay.
You don't need it to play the game.
Okay.
It plays a teeny tiny bit mechanically differently with a 52 card deck,
Yeah.
but not in any magical way.
Okay.
I guess I should preface, although I feel like with any folk game,
Yeah.
it's understood. We're going to be playing with house rules.
Yeah. Okay.
We're
Fine.
not playing as the rules are written in here.
Okay.
I'm here to play your game.
So our
Okay.
deck
Yeah.
is going to include one Joker. This Joker is the Rook.
Okay.
All right?
Hi, Rook.
It is not going to include 2s and 3s.
Okay.
Okay. So Rook. So
Right.
this is, you said this is like baby,
Baby Bridge.
which I've never played bridge.
Yeah.
So okay.
This is a bidding partnership trick taking game.
Okay. So Greg and I are
You and Greg are
partners.
partners. Kyle and I are partners.
all right.
So we got a 52 card deck. Add 1 minus 8. It's 45.
Okay. So the 2s and 3s are
2s
out.
and 3s are out.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Crazy math.
Well, it's just crazy because if you played that one, it's what, 56
But you take out the 2s, 3s, and 4s.
for this deck too.
So it's the same. So it's the same.
I'm playing Ken's game.
This is the game I play with my parents by far the most. So we're going to deal 10 card hands to everybody
Okay.
and a 5 card. This book calls it a nest. My family calls it a kitty.
Okay. The kitty.
The kid.
One of the kitty cards is
Yeah.
going to be face up.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, we're
wow, this
we're
is-
gonna play this
Might as
as
well.
we learn. Okay.
I mean,
Why
we'll
not?
play.
Do
we'll
we
play-
need a score? Score?
Let's play a practice hand so you
Okay.
guys know what's up, and then we'll play for real.
Okay. So what's the goal?
So we're going to be scoring points by taking tricks that contain certain cards.
Okay.
So 5s count for 5.
Okay.
10s count for 10.
Okay.
Kings count for 10. Aces count for 15. And the Rook counts for 20. There are 180 points available in every hand.
Okay. So how do you?
So starting
what's a
to the
trick?
left of the
Yeah.
dealer,
Okay. So.
someone is either going to pass or bid. You pass, you're out of the bidding for the round. Can't come back in. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yes.
There's typically, and this is a pure house rule thing, a minimum acceptable bid. We always played 110, but I think it wouldn't be uncommon to play lower than that.
Okay.
So, and then bidding will go around and rise or pass.
Okay. So the minimum bid you're saying is 110.
It can be. You tell us that's it. It's it.
Why don't we play it as 100,
Okay.
given that you guys haven't played before?
Okay. So there's how many total available?
180.
180. So, and then we're going to try to take those points as a team, right? So if Kyle bids 130, between the two of us,
We need to take it
we're
out.
trying to take 130 points in the hand,
Okay. Sure.
right? You should know before you start bidding that whoever wins the bid will take these 5 cards into their hand and then discard 5 cards.
Oh.
So you can count the King of Diamonds as part of your hand.
So that is a guaranteed 10 points. If you're.
It
if you
definitely isn't,
Oh
because
right.
the ace can take it.
Okay. So how
I was
define a
about to say,
trick?
the trick taking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So now explain
So
how this
whoever
works.
wins the bid is going to call trumps.
Okay.
One of the 4 suits is going to be trumps.
Whoever who?
Whoever
whoever
takes the
wins
bid
it.
Okay. Oh wow.
gonna-
They
is gonna-
said everything.
is gonna
Good
call
Lord.
trumps.
Do we do that
Okay.
before or after we take those cards and shed?
That's a very interesting question, Kyle.
What was the question?
There is
It's a
some
leading question.
there is some disagreement about this, even in my family.
Okay, what was
about
the
how
question?
this is to be played. He said, "Do you call trumps before or after you take the kitty?"
I thought you're supposed to.
I would suggest that you look at the cards first.
Okay.
But the way that we have sort of developed into playing it is that the only way you can call trumps before looking at the kitty is if you're the sole bidder.
So if you pass and then I.
If you're the sole bidder, you have to call before you look?
Then you can call it after you look.
I like that.
That's a
That's a heavy cardboard version.
Soul on a team or soul at the table?
The only person who bids, basically.
So if I off the top say 100, pass.
Passes can come before you, but it creates an incentive to bid a little too high.
So if I say 180,
You get it.
Yes. Okay, so now the question is define a trick.
Yep. So trick is just one round of cards, just like in every other trick
Okay,
game.
and must follow?
Must follow.
Sure.
You do not need to wait on the trump to be
Broken.
So
Okay.
you can lead trumps right away.
Okay.
And the rook is the high trump.
Okay. So rook trumps trump.
It is above an ace in the
I got
trump
it.
suit.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you are holding the rook, you actually do know that you're guaranteed 20 points.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Fair.
the question I have for you is: do you count the rook as part of the trump suit?
Yes.
Okay, so if the trump suit leads and you only have the rook,
You're playing it.
You're playing it.
That's right. That's right. So, couple more details.
Okay.
Once you have taken the bid, but before you declare trumps, you can ask your partner what trump suit they would prefer. All that costs you is 10 extra points to your bid.
10 points going up.
Yeah. So if you bid 110, you got to bid.
And I
It's
think,
now 120.
and I start saying the phrase, Ken, what would you like?
Yep.
And you answer me, my 110 is now 120.
Correct.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
a great rule.
Yes.
I
All right.
love that.
So
Hold on. I'm just gonna keep this over here. We are not playing with the Parker Brothers, and we are playing Ken's house variant. Scoot over here.
my family's house variant. So, and then last thing. So remember how you're gonna put cards in here.
You're gonna
discard throw 5 cards away.
Yeah.
So they're gonna hang out.
Are they the nest for the next round?
Whoever wins the last trick will score any points that are in there.
So that are in the kitty.
so
Okay.
if you throw away a 5 or whatever,
Right. That's
Right.
you're throwing away points.
Ooh.
Okay,
And
got it.
often if you win the bid, you can guarantee yourself to win the last trick. But sometimes
not so much.
So it's the last trick that takes.
So it's something you want to think about. You may not
Okay.
want to put certain kinds of cards.
Okay.
in.
All right, Greg. Bids on you. Minimum's 100. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Thank you for watching the video. Really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel while you're here. Give us a like on the video. Or, go watch one of those. Or support us on Patreon. Or all of that. That'd be great. I appreciate it, y'all. We'll see you later.